Is anybody still watching Secret Invasion?
I hope so.
It seems like we're the only ones.
He-
Hey guys, welcome back to Fly By Night Reviews. I'm your host, Kiren.
and Dom.
Today we're going to do a review of Secret Invasion Episode 3. It's currently out on Disney+. What'd you think, Dom?
It was another slow one like the first episode, but it had a lot of major reveals that made it more interesting.
Yeah, I think we forgot to mention the ending of last week's episode with Nick Fury's wife being a Skrull.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't sure if he knew himself if she was a Skrull or not, and maybe that was a twist, but I think this episode sort of like proved that. but yeah, that was kind of an interesting spin on things. You know, that's why it kind of makes sense since he's has a strong connection with Skrulls, and but this was definitely a Nick Fury Talos kind of episode,
very much so. Although I'm kind of looking at it, I'm wondering if there's two different Nick Furies. One's the real Nick Fury and one's a Skrull Nick Fury.
Oh, see, that's what I was kind of like worried about, because I know people were kind of saying that like it's almost like the multiverse where it's just like you can kill people off and then sort of he was always a Skrull or he wasn't a Skrull or
I just it came to my mind when I saw them. There's a scene where Talos and Fury are arguing in a car. And it's like, wow, this seems like an old married couple kind of argument. So it's like...
Yeah. Because I think their last conversation was on the train.
Right.
And so that's another thing I was like, I had to kind of like, remember like, oh, were they...
They make up?
Yeah, did they make up? And but yeah, I thought it was a decent episode. I mean, I know it's only 6 episodes this season, and like typical Disney fashion, it's just like, all right, are you gonna tell more story? And you got Graphic, who I'm not really super impressed with the character at the moment.
He seems a little more because in the first 2 episodes he was a little more reserved. This one he's kind of going out he's getting a little more pompous in his actions.
Yeah, he's just kind of on the generic territory at the moment. The whole angle with Talos' daughter Gaia, and it was like last episode I was like, oh, is she the wild card in this? And apparently she's always been kind of working with her dad.
Yeah, trying to sneak in and get him information.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, she gets shot by Graphic at the end of the episode. I don't know if she's gonna be dead or I doubt it.
Yeah, because I mean I know they edit trailers way, but there was definitely seems like there was scenes in trailers I've seen for Secret Invasions of her in areas where we haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
So
yeah, see, it's
but sometimes they'll film scenes just for trailers, so it kind of mislead you. But
yeah, I think again, like what I was saying before, like the whole it's like using Skrulls as kind of like a plot device to sort of like bring people back from the dead, and and then at the end of the episode, you hear Rhodey on the other line.
Pretty much confirming that the Rhodey, at least in this Secret Invasion, has been a Skrull.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, okay, I guess, but it's just sort of everything that happened before, like even Nick Fury's firing, and so it's like, okay, so it's chances are by the end of this season, Nick Fury is like gonna, is technically not fired, and it's kind of like business as usual.
But
yeah,
I thought it was kind of interesting though because he name drops the Super Skrulls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you see when Gravik talks with Talos, and when they end up meeting that restaurant, Talos stabs him in the hand, and then he pulls his hand back out, and kind of comes back together, which was like it's the Extremis from Iron Man 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I saw Iron Man 3. I think I've seen it like once. But
yeah. So,
but yeah, overall, I think this was definitely better than the first episode. Had some cool dialogue like the last episode, but we got 3 more episodes. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe below. Let us know what you think of today's episode.
Are you still watching Secret Invasion?
Yeah, let us know if we're literally the only ones watching this show anymore, because the ratings aren't very good for this show. I mean,
it seems the only people watching it are reviewers, but we'll see.
Yeah, but anyway, we will catch you guys next time.
Peace.